Oh! Oh my God! What the? What was that? Oh. No, 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 no. Oh shit. Okay, guys, I think there's someone outside the van right now. I actually think there's someone outside the van. This night was without a doubt the scariest night of my entire life. I was in real danger and I genuinely thought that this was it for me. And show yourself in front of the van.
Site of a murder.
Site of a murder? Oh, what the hell was that? Bro, that was a scream from down there. It just said site of a murder. Guys, I'm in the forest right now. I just came across some personal belongings. There's a passport, several other things. Something really bad happened in this forest. What the was that? I don't feel safe right now. I feel very uneasy. I'm on edge. I'll update you when I can. Tonight, I'm gonna be camping inside of my van, inside of one of the world's most haunted forests. The stories about this forest are absolutely terrifying. People have reported hearing footsteps circling around their campsites late at night. People have reported hearing voices, familiar voices, like loved ones, coming from deep within the trees. They would go and check it out, but there's no one there. No one living, at least. That also ties into some of the disappearances that happen inside of this forest. People go deep inside of this forest, and sometimes they don't come out. And all that's left behind is some of their personal belongings. And I want to say something. Tonight, I went down some trails that people were talking about online, some hot spots, if you will, and I've come across some personal belongings myself. I found some identification, a passport. It's absolutely insane. You guys are about to see that right now. If you guys enjoy the van camping videos and you want to see more like this, make sure to smash that like button. As soon as this video reaches 15,000 likes, I will drop the next van camping video from another haunted forest or haunted location. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We're so close to 1 million subscribers. And one last thing, if you comment hashtag camp down in the comment section below, it qualifies you for a $100 Visa gift card. I'm picking 2 winners from this video, so good luck everybody. Also, make sure to share this video on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's it, and you're entered, guys. Good luck. I'll be picking the winners in a week. What was that? Wait a second. My flash is at 100%. Wait, what? This is a brand new flashlight. What do you mean? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. This is going to be a problem. Okay. I'm going to charge this and figure some stuff out. As for you guys, take a look at what happened when I first arrived to this forest and I came across some strange personal belongings, because it starts off very fucking high. And I come across some things that I might need some help with. So help me out down in the comments and let's roll that footage. Guys, I just got to this forest not too long ago. I'm already hearing all sorts of weird noises around me. And whistle? No way. That was straight from down there. Okay, we're gonna go check that out in a second. I was gonna say, I also just came across something really strange right here. I don't even know if I want to touch it. It's one of those like survival flashlight lamps kind of thing. Finding a survival flashlight in a forest, in a trail that online people are saying all sorts of crazy things happen, is a really bad omen to start the night. I just got here. So, guys, look. I was looking at some of the modes of this. I didn't even want to touch it, but oh, it's cracked. Look, like the lens is cracked. It's cracked there too. Holy shit. Okay.
Frequencies of the unseen.
Frequencies of the unseen. Sure. So this trail in particular, very talked about online. People are saying that they've encountered this like shadow man, and like you'll see like a set of eyes behind trees in the distance, and then they'll disappear quickly. But then you'll also hear voices. Sometimes you'll hear a familiar voice, like a loved one's voice, friend's voice, stuff like that. And then and all sorts of crazy things. I'm alone, so please bear with me as I am scared and I hear all sorts of weird things. And See, I'm all ready. All right. Ghosties! If anyone wants to communicate with me, this right here is a spear box. Use your energy into my device right here. You could also use the energy from the full moon tonight. That's illuminating the entire forest. Great. Just fantastic. But, hello? Okay, why the hell are there footprints just going off into the abyss? All right, well, what is going on here? Is this some sort of like offering tree, maybe? All right, let me take a look here. So I notice there's a name for these types of necklaces. They're like religious necklace. I think it starts with an R. Yeah, I really wonder if this is like some sort of offering. Here, I'm not gonna I'm just gonna put it up here for now.
1800s.
This tree maybe, or maybe, what are we thinking? No, I don't know why there's something in there. All right. I'm being rough. Oh my gosh. This thing is like... Okay, that is a really interesting smell. Guys, I see a picture. There's like a family picture in there or something. There's like a Ziploc bag. Oh, what is that blue liquid in there? Oh my god, I don't know if I want to... $1? Oh, it's a car rental. It's like their agreement. Oh, that's so net. Ew! Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh my god. Oh. I'm such an idiot. So I don't have a glove on this hand. I have a glove on this hand. Sometimes my stupidity is fascinating. What the? Oh, I can't not smell it. Okay. Oh, it says something. And it's crossed out. There's a date. 23. There's like a piece of paper in there. Bro, this has to be some sort of like offering tree. That or someone just left their garbage behind. Alright. Ashley. Well, that's not English. Anyone can translate that for me? Oh! Amore! I know that. That means love. Right? Can anyone translate this for me down in the comments? I'll heart your comment. You know what? I'll pick one of you guys that translate this and I'll give you a $50 Visa gift card. Come again? What the fuck? Okay. Why am I talking? Bitch, 'cause I don't want to. Who am I communicating with? Sorry, I didn't mean to call you that word. Okay, I'm gonna just... This is not mine. I am, sorry I bothered. Ashley, you take care. I'm gonna just carry on. Which is weird because, like, you always hear about, like, these strange experiences people have and stuff. And then you're like, oh, and then... Bro, there's footprints going in, like, every single possible direction. Someone, like... I'm so confused. Oh my god, I fucked... Bro, I nearly just shit my pants. I thought someone was standing there.
Make it happen.
Shit my pants or... No. No. Whoever was here wasn't here too long ago. I mean, the snow's like frozen over pretty much. Okay, so that's a jacket. That's a shoe. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, let me see if there's any sort of like identification or whatever.
Falling.
Sorry, I just gotta see. Falling.
Transmission.
Oh, there's something in there. Transmission. Please don't do anything to my van. I do not want to be stuck in here. Oh, what is that?
Prostitute.
Prostitute? Where? I mean, where? First and foremost. I hear voices. Hello? Oh my God. Bro, this is a real passport. Like an actual real passport. What the fuck? Is it Ashley? No. It's not. It's still an active passport. It didn't expire yet. Okay, I'm gonna...
Arriving.
Prostitute arriving? Oh no! Stay away! No, seriously, what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean prostitute arriving? Okay, hold on. I'm overstimulated right now, genuinely. I don't know what to do right now. Do I report this? I have to report this. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the van and I'm gonna call this. Obviously, this is like federal shit, right? This isn't like a driver's license. Like, you could do a lot with someone's passport. Okay, so is that the only thing in the pocket? Oh, there's no.
Going to speak.
Going to speak. Okay, please speak. Please speak.
Insidious.
Bro, there's something in this pocket too. And I'm getting a really bad vibe right now. And I'm sorry, it's really hard to do things with one hand. Bro. You have got to be fucking... What the fuck am I looking at? Wait, these aren't passports. What the fuck? Caroline Mitchell. Darren Alexander. But then there's a real passport. Bro, if this might be some like fraud shit. This might be like someone like getting rid of shit. Oh, I'm the accomplice to a fucking crime right now. My fingerprints are all over this because I'm a dumbass and don't wear gloves. Okay. Well, now I have to call this in. So... fuck is this? What am I looking at? Oh! Ashley! Not the prostitute. The,
She will not.
She will not. The name that was on the thing. Just Cuz 1993. Nana plus Pops. Nana. Who calls their grandma Nana? Is that something Italians do or is that Nonna? Nonna sounds more Italian. Who calls Nana? Because for a second I thought that was Italian on that piece of paper because it said amore. Or maybe, I don't fucking know, bro. I'm so overstimulated. Bro, is this like a piggy bank? Okay. I am overstimulated. My head is throbbing. What?
On the eve.
On the eve. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fire up Necrophonic. That way I could ask more questions on a more frequent basis and maybe get an understanding as to what happened here. Here we go. Hello, ghosts. Jazz here. It just said Eve. Okay, is Ashley dead? I just ripped the bandit off. Is Ashley no longer here with me? Burn. How did Ashley die? Car? Did Ashley die in a car crash? Hello? Ashley? Fuck's my flashlight. I wish I had 3 arms so I could carry flashlight at all times. Bro, the amount of footprints here freaks me out because it's like, bro, literally looks like someone walked over there around the tree and just came back. Okay. I'm hearing some weird noises around me. Is next to you. Who's next to me? Ashley, can you tell me? Oh my god, the moon is so bright. So I'm gonna pause this for a sec, guys. In a little bit, I'm gonna do a ritual in this. Sorry, that sounds so stupid. Yeah, guys. So lots of deaths happen in this forest allegedly. Some people believe that the deaths could be connected in a form of like a possible serial killer kind of thing. Some people believe that people just come out here to unalive themselves because, I don't know, there have been reports of someone who did it because of financial things, someone who did it because they just wanted to. I can never question it. I'll never understand people's traumas and stuff like that, but it's something that people tend to do in this kind of forest. So I don't know. There's a lot of this forest is very dense. Like you can almost feel the like. That was very loud. That was a branch right behind me, bro. Is the person whose belongings this is, are they involved in some criminal activity? Thief? Is the person whose passport this is still alive? Died? Bro, listen, hold on. I'm gonna pause this for just a sec. I'm so freaked out right now, and you have to understand. Like, I'm alone in a forest. All these responses are so weird, but not only that, but guys, passports, 2 fake ones. Okay. I don't know. Like the idea of. So there's my van back there. It looked like something just walked past my light. So I just went through these fake passports. There's literally nothing in them, just like empty pages. And I really wonder if like the names that are on the front were like going to be names of like fake passports being made or maybe even real ones. I don't know. But one thing's for sure is that like this feels off. Everything here feels off. And honestly, I'm like scared to go in further because I feel like the further I go, the more weird shit happens. Don't worry. Like I said, we'll be doing a ritual later. So when I do the ritual, okay, that was That sounded like a scream really far away. Hello? Is anybody out there? Yeah. All right. Well, bro, I swear to God, I thought I just saw like 2 eyes over there. No, hold on. It could have been an animal, but that's something that people experience out here. People claim that they see these like eyes and they're like stalking you, following you kind of thing. Bro, I don't know.
Tasty.
Tasty? No. All right, well, I have to find a nice like dirt road, open road kind of thing to like do the ritual at. But first I'm gonna contact like authorities for this stuff and obviously the passports and whatnot because there could be some like crime going on. I don't know. But what the fuck was that? Hello? Oh! Oh my God! What the? What was that? Oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
I want to come here.
Oh. No, bro. No, no, no. What the fuck?
Bruce.
This thing's going crazy right now. Kyle, I like to come here.
Charlotte.
Guys, I'm gonna report this real quick. I want to get out of this general area right now. I don't feel. It's
Veil of the unseen.
veil of. Okay, listen. I don't feel safe right now. I feel very uneasy. I'm on edge. I'll update you when I can. All right, guys. So I think this should be good. Let's just stop right here. Oh wow, that is so freaky. It just keeps going and going. Put it in park. All right. So, what I want to do right now is this ritual that people have done in this forest and have gotten good results with it. Some people have actually seen shadow figures or silhouettes hiding behind the trees. Some people have heard knocks on their vehicles, screams from the woods, all sorts of creepy things. Someone's even gotten scratched on their neck while doing this, and they were completely alone in the forest. So, I'm hoping it doesn't get that extreme. However, I probably have something that the people who have done this ritual before do not have. Or several things, actually. One is going to be this Aztec death whistle that I will be using during the ritual as well to kind of crank up the activity. And then the second thing is my own little personal haunted doll. This is Toby, Toby-1 Kenobi, the Tobemeister. So it's my good friend now, I think. He's been kind of coming with me on all these trips here. Okay, definitely just heard something, but we're going to ignore that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to put you guys down here, and I'm going to read you this ritual, exactly what I'm supposed to do, because it's kind of cliche in a way, but at the same time, it's so different in regards to what you can experience. So let me get this pulled up. Give me just 1 second. All right, guys, so I have the story pulled up here, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm a little freaked out. So I was just moving some things around. I moved my camera here, more so because we're actually going to be doing this, obviously, inside the van, and we're going to be looking straight ahead, because that's deeper into the forest, and it kind of ties into what you can experience. So, anyways, yeah. Gosh, this is so stupid. I wish I wasn't alone, but at the same time, I guess it makes for creepier content for you guys, so hit that like button for me, guys. I really appreciate it. So, here we go. The Forest Countdown Ritual. People who grew up around these woods say that there's an old ritual that hunters and teenagers used to try late at night on the back roads. It's called the Forest Countdown. The belief is that the forest is never actually empty at night. Something is always watching from deeper in the trees. And if you repeatedly send light into the woods, eventually something will notice you doing it. Okay, I heard a knock from behind me, but then I swear to you, in my peripheral, it looked like something just like... But maybe that's just my eyes playing tricks on me. I have no idea. So, the ritual is simple, but locals say you should never do it alone. Okay, I might have not read that part initially, and now I'm like... And never do it more than once in the same night. The rules. Number 1, park your car somewhere deep in the forest road. 2, turn the engine completely off. Okay, so I got to do that. 3, turn the headlights off so everything is pitch black. 4, set a timer for 10 minutes. And every 60 seconds, flash your headlights one single time towards the forest. Just one flash. Then everything goes dark again. You repeat that 10 times total. The long pauses are important because the idea is that the forest has time to respond between flashes. But there's one rule people always repeat. You're not supposed to leave the car while doing it. Okay, so if I hear anything, see anything, do not leave the car. Okay, got it. Why people say it's creepy. Locals say that after a few flashes, strange things sometimes start happening in the woods between the light bursts. Some people claim they started hearing footsteps moving through the leaves, but every time the headlights flashed, there was nothing there. Others say they noticed trees moving slightly, like something large had just passed behind them. But the strangest experiences happen usually around the 7th or 8th flash. People claim they've seen things like a silhouette standing between the trees for just a split second before the lights shut off again, 2 reflective points deeper in the woods that look like eyes, but disappear before you could focus on them, and movement getting closer with each flash, like something slowly approaching the road. One story from a guy who used to live nearby said he did the ritual with 2 friends when they were younger. By the 9th flash, they could hear something walking slowly through the brush behind the car. Not running, not crashing through the woods, just slow footsteps getting closer. When they flashed the headlights the 10th time, the sound completely stopped. They said the woods looked totally empty. But when they started the car and drove away, one of them looked in the rearview mirror and swore he saw someone or something standing in the road behind them watching the car leave. And the one warning that people always give, and the reasons locals say you can only do 10 flashes, is because the ritual is considered a countdown. 10 chances for something in the woods to notice you. But the warning people always give is this: if you ever see something clearly during one of the flashes, you're not supposed to flash the headlights again, because that last flash is basically an invitation for it to come closer. And then there's just a bunch of extra examples, but we're going to leave it at that. Now, I want to add a little bit of a spooky twist to this, which is why I brought the Aztec death whistle. Now, for those who don't know, the Aztec death whistle it was used during war times, like way, way back. It was used to like intimidate your enemies, but then they realized that there was a much deeper meaning to it. It was also considered to be used to communicate with like the underworld, allegedly, and like invite spirits to come up and communicate. I don't know, but we're gonna do it and try it. You know what they say, like, maybe if I do one ritual and then another, it'll like cancel out, like PEMDAS. You know what I mean? Maybe that's how it works. I don't fucking know. What do you think? Toby just stares at me with like the most dumb face sometimes. He's just like, but, all right, buddy. I wish you could talk sometimes, because it'd be cool if you were just like, yeah, don't do it. You're going to die, you stupid. So, yeah, I guess we're going to give it a go. So, okay, so the rules go: turn the engine completely off. Turn the headlights off so everything is pitch black. Oh my God. Open the window. And then the timer for 10 minutes. So every 60 seconds, we're going to go ahead and flash the headlights once. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up my spirit box and hopefully get some good responses with everything too. This is really dumb because I genuinely feel like, I don't know, I'm just being stupid as shit. So, all right, spirits of this forest, my name is Jasko. I invite you to please come communicate. I'm coming. Listen to me. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. It's currently 10:09. We are going to wait for it to be 10:10, and then we'll flash the headlights once. So right now, we have a full moon, so you can see a little bit ahead. However, the lights are off. Is there anyone out there that wants to... Did you say help me? Who needs help? Did anyone die in this forest? 3? Okay, what are your names? Okay. This is the longest minute of my life. So I think I'll do the whistle maybe the second or third time in. Okay, so 10-10, here we go. First flash. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to do that. Okay, I was only supposed to do it once. I'm an idiot. Did I just break the rules? Okay, to make up for it, I'll turn off my light. How's that? This is terrifying. Just for the minute, okay? Is there anyone out here in this forest? You guys could actually see a good amount thanks to the full moon. Whoa, I don't like that. I did not like that. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. Who is that that's laughing? Mia? Okay, Mia. How did you die? Kill? Were you killed, Mia? Okay, 10-11. Okay, if you guys see anything, let me know. Okay, I think my punishment's over. I'm turning the light back on. Okay. I think what we'll do now, we'll crank things up a notch here with the whistle. I'm gonna take this off because the whistle is really loud. Okay, pause this for a sec. Spirits of this forest, please, I summon you to come and communicate with me. God, this is so stupid. All right, here we go. Oh, 10-12, 10-12. Okay. Flash there, flash there. 3, 2. Okay. How about for this minute, we just sit in complete silence. Hello? That just sounded like a branch break over here. Anyone out there? Alright, we're gonna sit in complete silence until 10:13. Toby, I'm freaking out, dude. Toby's probably like, dude, this is your fault, man. Okay, come on. I truly wonder, like, what's out there? Like, this forest is miles and miles. Okay, 10, 13. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Anything? Did you see anything, buddy? I'm debating if I want to do the whistle again, because I feel like that would be a really, really good idea. Okay, I think I'm going to fire this back up. If you want to say anything either, you can. Let's go. Is there anyone out there that wants to come communicate with me? No?
Come up.
Come up. Do you want me to come towards you? Gosh, I'm freaking out, bro. We're only like 3 minutes in and I'm freaking out. 10-13, 10-14. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm so quiet. Like, I'm legit so freaked out right now. I feel like I'm being watched. He is. Fuck. Who's watching over me right now? Am I safe to stay in here tonight? Whoa! Okay. Hello? Cameras? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh, it's because it's not on, that's why. Fuck. Okay. Oh, 10:15, 10:15. Okay, it's working. Something hit the van. Clearly. Who hit the van? Okay, we're gonna go lights out right now. Completely lights out on my camera. As you can see, you can still see very well outside. Full moon. Demon? Is there a demon haunting this forest? Can you confirm? Who was that was just knocking? Alright, 10:16. Show yourself. 6 minutes in. Bro, listen. Let me pause the spirit box for a sec. It's paused. Listen to how quiet it is out here. Hello? I didn't even realize I still don't have the fucking mic on. Sorry, guys. Who's... I hear footsteps. I actually hear footsteps out there. Bro, there's footsteps. In the snow. Hello? I'm waiting for that big 10:17. Okay, 10:17. Show yourself. I really, like, if I look at the comments after this and you guys are like, oh my god, by the 5th or 6th flash, like, you caught something, I'm gonna shit myself. Okay, let's run back. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna switch to my other spirit box and just let it run. And spirits, if you want to use your energy into my device right here, please do so. Right now, I more so want to focus on... So, you're realistically only supposed to use this once. But you know what? Rules are meant to be broken. I'm going to put my mic down over here again. Just for a sec. Spirits, I command you to come. Communicate with me. I summon you. It's so stupid. Okay. I'm going to put that down now. I'm so freaked out. I'm so freaked out. I'm so freaked out. And Toby, why the fuck are you staring at me, bro? Okay, 10:18. Ah! Jesus! Holy shit. I just got jump scared by fucking... Ah! Okay, what the fuck? Something legit just hit the window. I couldn't even fucking English. I don't see anything in the mirror. Either of them. 2 minutes left. This hasn't said a word yet. Who was that just hit the window? Oh my god. I nearly jumped out of my damn shoes. Okay. 10:18. There's one last one, spirits, demons, ghouls, goblins. If you want to show yourself in 1 minute, please come forward. Show yourself in front of my vehicle. What the fuck? What the hell is that? Hold on. But it sounded like something was like hitting above the damn van. This even fell the fuck off. What the hell? Okay, is it not weird that this hasn't said a word? Is there anybody here? Use your energy at 10:20. And show yourself in front of the van.
Site of a murder.
Site of a murder? Oh, what the hell was that? Bro, that was a scream from down there. It just said site of a murder. What? Okay, well, now that it's over, I'm turning this back on for a sec. Hold on. I gotta check my cameras. Guys. Thank you. Okay. So that's the one behind, I think. I don't know. No, this is behind. There are footprints behind the van, but that could have been prior. What was that? Okay. So that's in front. These are in front of the van. So...
In front of.
In front of? Site of a murder in front of. Is that what you're trying to say? That the murder happened in front of us? Holy fuck, that's terrifying. Okay, well, what do I think? Ritual, rated out of 1 to 10. 9. Very scary. Don't recommend. Ever. Don't do it. Promise. It's not good for your health. I'm a little freaked out. And now, let me turn my lights on. I'm thinking, do we try to go forward a little bit more? Like, okay, I want you guys to understand, these roads are like treacherous as shit. I have to drive very, very slowly. Or else, like, if this thing gets stuck in deep snow or anything like that, I'm kind of screwed because it's like 10,000 pounds. And then, yeah, no one's coming out here to get me out. So I'm just trying to be careful here. Hold on. Let's see here for a sec. But I just think it's, look at all the footprints. They're,
Vacuum cleaner.
okay.
Marie.
Vacuum cleaner Marie.
70.
She was 70. It's not nice to call someone a vacuum cleaner. Sorry. Holy shit, bro.
I used guns.
You used guns? Site of a murder. I used guns. Holy fuck. That is crazy. And now I'm very freaked out because of the things I found earlier, like those weird fucking personal belongings, the things it said now, the ritual itself. Yeah, I'm a little freaked out. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I like being in this general area right here, just based off of like already the things that I've... Okay, we're gonna go in reverse. We're gonna nicely reverse back towards the other way. And what we're gonna do, maybe try to find another trail, like a night vision thing. But realistically, I also gotta try to find a spot to sleep tonight. So please bear with me, guys, because this is a little difficult to do one-handed. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but that literally sounded like a giggle in here, like a girl's giggle, and I'm freaking the fuck out. Okay, I'm gonna put my camera down now because I'm genuinely like a little freaked out. All right, guys, so before bedtime, I just came up with a really crazy idea. I'm just full of them tonight, right? So this road right in front of me is the exact road where I just did the ritual. So I had the brilliant idea. You know, I was hearing all these weird noises out here that scream. Why don't I go walk this road for a little bit? I'll leave the van here. I'll leave it on. And Toby, you got the van, right, bro? All right. So I'm going to go check out down there. And yeah, let's go ahead. Now you might have noticed. Yeah, we're running it back, baby. All right, let's go. So, spirits, if there's anyone here that wants to communicate with me, please come forward and do so.
It's not safe.
I wonder if that's Toby telling me. Toby, if that's you, bro. Love you, man.
Door handle.
Door handle, as I'm about to grab the door handle. I don't like this. Complain? People in the comments complaining right now? Like, Jazz, you idiot, don't go. Don't do it. You're gonna die. Listen, guys. Holy, look at the moon. Moon is just illuminating everything. Ghosties! There are people that have been here. You'll see marks all over the place. Now, there was a point where I was hearing footsteps around the van. Is it possible that these are the marks? Maybe. But do ghosts leave footprints when they walk? It's a theory. It's a theory. All right. So I made it to just about here somewhere when I drove. I see my marks. Actually, they go a little bit further, my tire marks. What was the name? Was it Marie or Maria? Shit. Marie! Are you here with me? Were you the one who screamed? Wow. Okay, yeah, so I drove to just about here, and then I turned around. So, this is where I go further. Okay. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do quick. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to place my microphone on the stick. Okay. And we are going to use the good old-fashioned whistle of death. The Aztec death whistle. During a full moon, in a haunted forest. What could possibly go wrong? I'm fucking stupid. Alright, here we go. I don't want to blow your guys' eardrums out, so that's why I put the mic away, okay? I hope you guys could respect that. I think that deserves a like. Please. I have too much fun with this thing. Okay. Hello? Who the hell was that? It hasn't said much since it's not safe, door handle complaint. Well, I'm getting the not safe part. I definitely am seeing that right now. Spirits, can you tell me what the hell that noise was I just heard? Okay. On my life, I just turned around quickly, and where my headlights point, it looked like something just like ran across. Okay, maybe let's not go too far. Let me just make sure it's locked. I really hope I have my keys. Well, I don't. And I'm already this far. I'm not turning around. 40. Okay, 40. Earlier it said 70. So 40 and 70. Are we talking deaths? Are we talking year of death? Are we talking how many people you've killed? That's a lot of people. Holy shit. I think it's so crazy how I could turn this light off, and there's so much light out here from the moon that you can basically like see everything. Isn't that crazy? This is so cool. I said no, I never. Holy shit. I think we're gonna run just flashlight right now. So I flashed the lights 10 times like the ritual told me to do so. I did not see anyone, but then again, my eyes were kind of wandering all over the place. I don't know if you guys are gonna comment anything that you saw. However, if there is anyone out here that would like to communicate with me, please come forward, use your energy into my device. Not only that, but can you please just give me a sign to let me know that you're here? What did I just say? Did I say Ben? Bed. Go to bed. Okay. Yeah. I'd love to. Wait, 40? And then it said bed. You sleep with 40 people? Oh, you horn dog. Nice. All right, so I have an idea. This is gonna sound crazy. So like the ritual in the car, what I can do is I can turn on my flashlight and then you can show yourself in my flashlight. How about that, spirits? Can we do that? All right, so new ritual. We're gonna stay? No, that's fine, I can leave. I don't wanna be 41, you know what I mean? Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shine this and I want you to show yourself down this trail. Sorry, I keep looking back at my van. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. Okay, spirits, I'm gonna need you to do a little bit better than that. If there's anyone in this forest right now, show yourself when I turn my flashlight on. 3, 2, 1. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh my God. All right, I'm just gonna back up slowly. That didn't sound friendly at all. What the fuck? All right, guys, I'm heading back because like, shut the fuck. Oh, I need my light on. No. On my life, I just heard behind me, like in the snow. Hello? So weird. Ghosts are so weird. You guys are so edgy and weird. Like, just fucking show yourself. Oh. Man, okay, so I just heard it again. Like, it was like a few footsteps, but I heard it, like crunching in the snow. Can you show yourself? Here's what I'm gonna do. Let me turn this light off again. I'm gonna pan my flashlight very slowly, and you guys let me know if you see anything. Weird. So when you hear fucking crunching footsteps behind you, you start second guessing and you're okay. On my life, I know you guys hear that. There's no way the mic's not picking this up. Is there anything behind me? I can't see. I don't want to turn around. I'm not. All right, we're just gonna head back to the van now. I don't know if I summoned some shit. I don't know if I played a part in this whole thing with the ritual stuff. I don't know. I got it from Google, guys. The internet can't be always right, you know what I mean? Ugh. All right, well, I don't know about you guys, but turn this on. I think it's time for some sleepy time. It did say bed earlier. I think you might be on the right track, spirits. Ghost. Escape.
Jersey Devil.
I mean, we're close. We're close to the Jersey Devil. But, really weird that it said that. Jersey Devil is like some sort of cryptid. Essentially, I don't know, some really weird sort of demonic thing. Not really what I wanted to... Cave? Is there a cave out here you want me to explore? I would love to.
Evil is following.
Evil is following. I was just hearing footsteps behind me and it said evil is following. I think that is crazy.
Messages through meditation.
Messages through meditation. Yeah. Sure.
Swamp stalker.
This thing is saying some crazy stuff. Swamp stalker?
Call.
Sorry, I just heard something behind the van, and now I'm like, yeah, no.
Go up.
Go up? Koa. So it just said K-O-A, go up. I don't know what a koa is, but by the fact that you're saying swamp...
Deceased.
Deceased. Deceased, okay. Yeah. Can you guys let me know what koa is down in the comments? Evil is following... Alright, give me a second. I'm just gonna take my jacket off. It's been a crazy night thus far. I think we're gonna lay off of this for the night. We're gonna call it a night with the death whistle. I will say, it definitely did its part. I think we could all agree that it's been creepy, it's been weird. I'm gonna be honest with you guys though. You can call me many things. Toby, you can call me anytime. But I think that I'm not gonna sleep in this general area. I think I'm gonna go try to find a new camp spot. More so just
Chronology.
yeah, because of chronology. That's why. No, it's because a lot of weird shit's going on right now. A lot of weird responses, noises, stuff like that. And I more so just want to play it safe. So I don't know. I'm gonna exit out this way because there's one of the entrances to the forest this way. There's like 7 different big entrances to this forest, and I'm thinking try to find one with a nice little flat area I could pull off into, and hopefully isn't inhabited by the swamp monster. And it's hot in here. Holy shit! I'm gonna give it some swamp ass in a second.
Gregory.
Gregory, what's up, pal? All right, I'm gonna turn that off. So, yeah, guys, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Peace. All right, guys. So I'm popping in right now because I have to explain to you a couple of things that you're about to watch and give you some backstory, because there's really no easy way to say it. When I went to bed this night, I thought everything was going to be fine, normal. You know, I got ready for bed, set up the camera, you know, play my Nintendo Switch. Ordinary night camping, right? Someone showed up to my campsite and completely immobilized my van. I could not move. I couldn't get out of the situation I was in, and I was in real danger. I had to call emergency services. I had to spend over $1,000 for them to come to where I was and help me get out of the situation I was in. I was deathly terrified, and especially after finding the things that I did in the forest earlier that night, the passport stuff. Now, that's another situation I'm going to talk to you guys about as well. There's a lot to uncover here. So before I do share with you a little bit more information about what happened to me towards the end of my night, I'm talking from about 4 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the morning. Before I share that with you, I want to share with you guys some of the lore around this forest, and I wasn't going to do this initially. You know, I feel like the content in this video alone has been pretty damn crazy so far, and that stories wouldn't really add too much to it. But while I was home, I kind of just did some more Google searching, and I came across something in particular. Not only just the lore of the place, the paranormal side of things, but a group of people that people have reported that apparently harass people who go into this forest for whatever reason. Whether it's to protect the place or it's like a territory kind of thing, I don't exactly know. I wonder if that's what I came across this night, but I'm going to share with you some of this history, and then I'm also going to touch up on everything else. So here I go. I might add some cinematic B-roll stuff to kind of set the mood. So, get some snacks, get some drinks, get comfortable, because these stories are crazy. The first story that I'm going to share with you is called The Footsteps Outside the Tent. One of the most common experiences reported in this forest is the footsteps. Not animal footsteps, human ones. In 2018, two friends, Evan and Marcus, decided to camp deep in the forest along an abandoned logging trail. They had heard rumors about the place, but brushed it off as typical campfire folklore. The first night was normal. Crickets, wind moving through the trees, the usual sound of the forest. But around 2:30 a.m., Evan woke up suddenly. At first he thought it was rain tapping on the tent, but then he realized it wasn't rain, it was footsteps. Slow, deliberate, crunching on leaves. He listened for a moment, half asleep, assuming it was an animal passing by, but the footsteps didn't pass. They circled the tent. Once, twice, 3 times, each time slower. Marcus woke up too at this point. They both stayed silent, listening. The footsteps stopped directly behind Evan's side of the tent. Then came something worse. A soft exhale, like someone standing inches away from the fabric. Marcus whispered, "Is someone out there?" No answer. The footsteps began again, but this time they didn't circle. They walked away. Both men stayed awake until sunrise. When morning came, they checked the ground outside the tent. The dirt was soft from earlier rain. They expected to see footprints. Instead, the ground was completely untouched. Not a single track, yet both of them had clearly heard someone walking. They packed up and left immediately. Marcus refuses to camp in forest anymore. So I want to touch up on this too, because I didn't camp in a tent this night, but as you saw, with just me walking down one of those roads, I was hearing like crunching footsteps behind me in the snow, clear as day. And what's weird about that is, once again, I mean, there was footprints everywhere. I can't sit here and be like, oh, that came from the spirits or whatever the hell I was hearing, but it's so weird and eerie to me, like just how vivid you can hear all of that. Now, I don't know, it really makes you think. And I gotta say too, I get a lot of comments doing these videos where people are like, oh my God, you hear these things and you're such a pussy, you don't go out and check, and you don't stand your ground, you don't have protection. Guys, it's a different type of fear when you're in a sort of situation like this and you feel hopeless. It's a type of feeling that I truly hope you never experience, but it's hard to explain. Essentially, it's in a way where you don't know if it's human, you don't know if it's spiritual, paranormal, whatever, and the what if factor is the scariest part. So I always tell people who do leave these nasty comments sometimes, I always tell these people, you're not there, so it's really hard for you to have like a proper outlook on this, but it's one of those situations you gotta see it to believe it or feel it in this point. So let's continue. So this story is called The Voice on the Trail. Another phenomenon locals call the calling. People hiking alone in the forest sometimes hear familiar voices calling their names from deeper in the woods. The strange part, the voice often sounds like someone they know. In 2007, Daniel was hiking the forest's ridge trail. He had camped overnight and started hiking back towards the parking lot earlier in the morning. About halfway down the trail, he heard a voice, Daniel. It sounded exactly like his younger sister, which made no sense because she lived 3 states away. He stopped walking. The forest was quiet, but then he heard it again. Daniel, wait. The voice sounded closer this time, like it was coming from a path off to the left. Daniel actually stepped towards it before stopping himself. Something felt wrong. His sister would have no reason to be here. He called back. Hello? Silence. But then the voice spoke again. But now it sounded distorted. Daniel. That's when he ran. He didn't stop running until he reached the trailhead. Later, when he told park staff what happened, one of the older rangers said something strange. He told Daniel he wasn't the first person to hear a familiar voice calling them into the forest, but the ranger also warned him about something else. People who follow the voice sometimes never come back, and there have been missing people that have experienced such things. So, yeah. Now we're going to get into a missing person story. So this is a little bit of a disclaimer, guys. If you are easily triggered by these sorts of topics, please just fast forward a little bit. I'm actually not going to say the name of this person because obviously family reasons and stuff like that. All I'm going to say is the date of when it happened and Yeah, so in 1996, a 27-year-old photographer named, let's just say Arby, we'll call her Arby, entered the forest to take nature photos for a magazine. She planned to stay one night. She told friends she wanted to capture photos of the forest at sunrise, and her car was found in the parking area the next day. Her tent was discovered about 2 miles into the woods, but Rachel was nowhere to be found. The strange part wasn't just her disappearance, it was what search teams found around her campsite. Her camera was still there, her backpack was still there, her boots, but there were signs that someone had walked around her tent repeatedly. Dozens of footprints. Search dogs tracked Rachel's scent for almost half a mile, then the trail stopped suddenly, as if she had just simply vanished. No drag marks, no signs of a struggle, nothing. And weeks later, hikers found something unsettling, deep in the woods. Rachel's camera lens cap. It was sitting in the middle of a narrow trail nearly 5 miles from her campsite, but no other belongings were ever found. And to this day, RB has never been found. There's more stories, some about a vanishing backpacker, a campfire situation, the demonic thing that watches campsites. I'll just skim this one real quick. Longtime locals have a warning about this forest. They say if you camp there long enough, eventually you'll notice something strange. You'll feel like something is watching you from the trees. At first you ignore it, but then you hear something moving outside your campsite. Not walking, not running, just shifting between trees, watching you. If you shine your flashlight into the woods, you see 2 reflections staring back at you. Not animal eyes, higher than that, about 7 feet off the ground. And then they disappear. And this is where I'm going to disappear from this part because that is terrifying. Just to sum everything up, the most terrifying part, this forest has dozens of stories like these. But what makes the legends even more unsettling is over the last 50 years, 9 people have officially gone missing inside of this forest. Only 2 were ever found. Some hikers believe that the woods are simply dangerous. Others believe something else is happening there. Something that calls people deeper into the trees. And once you follow it, you'll never be seen again. How about some lore? How about some lore, guys? But this is what I want to talk about here. People call these the Watchers. Not everything strange happening in this forest is said to be supernatural. Some visitors say the real danger comes from people who live there. Locals refer to them as the Watchers, and no one exactly knows how many there are or if they're even a single organized group, but hikers, campers, and hunters have reported encounters with them for decades. And every encounter follows the same pattern. You never see them clearly, but you know they're there. And there's reports where, I'm just skimming through these right now, but there's reports of people having rocks thrown at them, people hearing gunshots in the distance, almost like a thing to like warn them off, scare them off. It's like a territory thing. I don't know. There's one story about campers who were surrounded by these people. People have reported like a very old white pickup truck, very rusted. I don't think I would see that at this time just because of how much snow is out here, unless they have like, I couldn't even tell you, a fucking monster truck that's just white and rusted, I guess, but pretty crazy stuff. And I don't know. This is very important information because what I'm about to watch is someone showing up to my campsite and doing just that to me. So you're about to see that. And I do want to mention that I also did report the passport stuff and all the personal belonging stuff to law enforcement, and whatever they decide to do with that is obviously their business. Odds are I probably will never get an update on that because that's just how the law works, you know. And also I do make YouTube videos, so I don't want to be that type of person who impedes on like an investigation if there is one or whatever. So yeah, just a lot of weird stuff. Let me know what you guys think with all those personal belongings, like the passport stuff and all that. It's just, I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way. But with that being said, I'm going to let this footage play for you, and then I will pop back in at the end and explain to you exactly what happened to me with footage and all that. So if you haven't yet, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And let's get back to the video. All right, guys, it's 3:08 in the morning. I'm tired. I had quite the eventful night, to be honest with you guys. Don't ask me what I did to my hand. It's such a stupid, long story. You know what? How about this? I'm going to have you guys guess what I did to my hand down in the comment section below. It's not, like, broken or anything. It's something I did to it, which I need to, like, have it gauzed and covered up because I'm the most, like, accident-prone person. Like, let me give you guys a little backstory. So once I cut my thumb in half, you'll never guess how. I was playing cornhole, and I ended up cutting my thumb in half. Once again, long story, but this is the life of me. And while I got it stitched up and everything, and it was obviously healing, I kept hitting it into things because I'm just an idiot. And then I was at such a high risk of getting it infected over and over and over again, just because I was... Anyways, yeah, it's been an eventful night so far, and I'm ready for some rest. And realistically, I'm not really that tired, but I have my Switch, so I'm just gonna chill for a little bit, play some games, and hopefully have a calm night. Now, while I was having dinner, I was just chilling up there eating. I was kind of like reviewing some footage I had from the other night. I was filming as well, and I was hearing, I swear to you guys, it sounded like bang, bang, bang on the van. I can't tell you how many times I looked outside and there's like nothing. No signs that anyone's been out there, no signs that... This place is so weird. It's so interesting, and like, honestly, I don't know. I think the stories have definitely lived up to its tales online and stuff about it being haunted as shit. By the way, like, just so no one's like thinking, it's 3:10, right? It's 3:10. Yes, this is my life, by the way. You guys want to see my team on Pokemon? Boom. Thoughts? Rate my team. Rate my team. Go for it. I'm ready. Yeah. Anyways, how about this? While I'm kind of just yapping, I'll have Necro meter running just for a little bit. One of the last things it said was, suffering must end. I wonder what that means. But one thing I will say about this place is that it's so heavy here. Like the energy is heavy. Like, I genuinely feel thank God for blackout curtains.
Something good is going to happen.
That's the best thing you've ever said to me. Something good is going to happen. Okay, I'll take your word for it, random spirit or demon or ghoul or goblin. I definitely trust you, and I definitely do not, think you're lying to me. But yeah, man, I don't know. Like I said, obviously you hear the stories about people coming to this place and then they take their own life. Or some people go into this forest and they never come out. Like, you've heard some of the stories, guys. Like, it's crazy. Like, I'm obviously inside of a van, so I feel a lot more protected. Like, this is some hard wall shit. But some people come out here and they'll stay in nylon tents. And then, what the fuck? Oh, cutscene. I freaked out. There's just a cutscene. But yeah, some people, stay in these nylon tents and they'll hear these footprints outside and they'll check outside, there's nothing there, but then they'll hear voices, familiar voices, like loved ones. And then, bro, I'm the same way. Like, I'm very family oriented. So if I'm in a very spooky place like this, and then I was to hear like my mom's voice, for example, my dad's voice, brother's voice, I'm going to be like, my first instinct is like, what are you doing out here, Mom? Are you crazy? It's haunted. So like I would be like, let me go check this out. But obviously it's like mind games that this place plays on you, and it like lures you in for God knows whatever reason. And then sorry. I'm gonna keep that rolled down. Probably bad idea, but I'm gonna keep it rolled down. But in a sense too, I kind of want to explore this place during the daytime. So here's to hoping we have a good night and sleep nice and easy. Wake up maybe like, I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. Probably like 11, 12. I'm going to go to the gym. It's nice when I'm on like trips like this because Planet Fitness obviously has showers and everything that I need. So when I pack my bags and stuff on these trips, that's really what I do. A lot of people always wonder that. Like, I do have a shower in here and stuff. I just don't use it. It's really compact and stuff. And cleaning the toilets and just the tanks in this thing, there's absolutely this disgusting. That sounded like a scream. Very, very far away. Far enough for me to not care. So, sorry, that distracted the fuck out of me. Guys, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna get to bed here. So maybe I'll do like a vlog one day, kind of just showing you like a day in the life of being on the road, kind of thing. If you guys are interested in that, let me know down in the comment section below. I could definitely do something like that if you guys want to see that. But I guess in another sense, good night. And if anything happens, camera's plugged into the battery of the van. And, yeah. Wish me luck. Sorry.
We're watching you.
We are watching you. Can you maybe, like, not? Be nice if you kind of just fucked off. Good night. I'm turning that shit off. Bro, on my life, that was 3 knocks on this window right here. 3 knocks. I don't even know if you guys can see this. Hello? This is high up, no? No, it's not. Maybe 6 feet or so. There's no way, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it closed. Fuck that. The van's locked. I'm safe in here, theoretically. Gun's in here. I don't know what I just heard, but my gun's in here. So if I need to, I just pop this open, grab my gun. But sounds like a problem for the outsiders. That sounded a lot cooler in my head. That's so cringe. Jazz, edit that out. God, who do I think I am? Fucking Homelander? Ah. What the fuck? Oh shit. Okay, guys, I think there's someone outside the van right now. I actually think there's someone outside the van. Okay, what the fuck? One second. One second. Okay. Hello? Fuck off. I have a gun. sure this shit's locked. Yeah, it's locked. Okay. Never thought I'd say this, but I kind of want Toby back here with me. Bro, what is going on out here? There's some really weird noises out there, guys. That genuinely sounded like something banged on the fucking van. Okay. Maybe I'll turn this light off. I don't know. I have to figure something out. It's fucking blackout curtains anyways. Alright, let me figure something out. Alright guys, so now I'm popping in and I want to talk to you about what happened after what you just watched. So I went outside. I had to pee, okay? I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid off right there. I had to pee, okay? People pee. We all pee. And I had to go. So I went out there. And at the same time, I was like, while I'm out here, before I officially like go to bed and hopefully just wake up for the last time, right? That night. I want to make sure this place is safe. Do a little perimeter check. And there were footprints everywhere. And at first I'm thinking to myself, are all of these mine? But then I was thinking to myself, you know, earlier in the night there was footprints leading in a million different directions in that one trail where I came across all those personal belongings. And I was like, just trying to tell myself things to make myself feel better, right? However, while I was doing my business, I heard a very weird noise. It was very distant at first from where I was standing, but I heard psss. And I was like, what is that? So I followed it to my van's driving side tire, and there was a gash in my tire. There was footprints leading up to the tire from a trail and footsteps leading back into the trail. So I tried to think logically about things. Is it possible that I ran over a very pointy rock? No. My van tires PSIs are like 50 in the front. They're supposed to be about 50. I don't think a rock's going to do that to an off-road van that's built for this. So at this point, I went back into the van immediately, and I made an emergency call. And now came several problems. I am off-road on seasonal roads where tow truck companies usually do not go. I have AAA. AAA called a collision tow company to come, and they couldn't make it down the trail. So they told me I needed to call a company that used a wrecker. A wrecker is apparently a type of big truck that can do these sorts of things, off-road recoveries and all the sorts. And this whole time, I'm freaking out because I'm like, okay, someone's out here, or several people are out here. This is before I even knew about the possible group that is out here harassing people. So I'm freaking out. And luckily, the other company with the wrecker was able to come out. So they did, and it took forever, hours. The wrecker that showed up broke down. He told me it was because of all the millions of things that they have on the wrecker, and it's an old truck, like the lights, the gadgets, the pulley system, all of that killed the battery. So they had to call a bigger tow truck to get the wrecker out and then me out.
We have a tow truck pulling a fucking tow truck. It's 7 o'clock in the fucking morning. Holy.
This took until about 7 o'clock in the morning was when I was able to finally get out of this forest. And luckily I am okay, obviously. We're all good. I had to get a new tire. This was a very expensive night. Just for the recovery for the van, it costed me over $1,700. However, it needed to be done. And I understand that these types of things happen. But I guess I'm just going to be a little bit more weary when I do things like this going in the future. Yeah, I don't know. I do want to come back here. If I do come back here, I'm coming back with a group of people, And not only that, but I'm probably going to wait until the snow melts. That way I can have a better chance of just seeing what the fuck is going on out here. So let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Do you want to see a part 2? Do you want to see me come back? If you do, let me know by commenting hashtag part 2 down in the comment section below. This night was fucking crazy, and I don't recommend this forest to anybody. Anybody. I really appreciate you guys' support. If you want to see more camping videos, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in the next scary van camping adventure.